Everything works fine.
Yeah, you were saying everything works, right?
Yeah, they were all mine.
Okay. Oh, well.
Yeah, this is, like I said, I bought it from Dino Crisis 2. That's what I wanted to tell you. The system is the original system.
Okay.
It's the 3-wire.
Yeah. All right, so I messaged somebody on Facebook Marketplace who had a PlayStation 1 bundle, and I asked him if he had any games with it, and he showed me 6 long box PlayStation 1 games. So I asked him how much he wanted for everything, and he said 60 bucks. So I drove all the way to meet him at the police department, which is about 40 minutes away, and I realized I did not have my GoPro in my car. Huge bummer, but I did pick up the games and the big box of stuff that he had. There is 3 PlayStation 1s in here, I think 3 original Xbox controllers, and then the 6 long box PlayStation 1 games, and there might be some more stuff in here. I don't know, I haven't looked through it yet, so let me see what's in here. Alright, so check it out. There's 6 long box PlayStation 1 games. These are all complete in box, and I'm going to show you guys in a second. These are actually, some of these are actually very expensive and rare, and it is crazy that I actually found these. This is a horror game, I think, D, and then we got this one, and Wipeout. This is also a vintage rare game. This is like 70 or 80 bucks too. Here is Wipeout, comes with the manual. It is in super good condition. There is no scratches on the disc at all. Here's Revolution X. There is some creases on the manual, but there is no scratches on the disc at all. Here is D. There's actually 3 copies of it in here. I don't know if some of these don't work, but there also is the manual. There's no scratches on that disc. There's no scratches on that disc. And there's no scratches on that disc. Yeah. There's 3 copies of D in here, which is crazy, and the manual too, which is in good condition. Here is Rayman. This is a more familiar title that a lot of you actually probably do know. There's no scratches on the disc at all, and the manual is in really good condition. Here is Ridge Racer. No scratches on the disc, and the manual is in really good condition. This is a racing game, and this one is actually fun. I have played this one before. Here's Air Combat. This is like a plane fighting game. The manual's in really good condition, and there's no scratches on the disc. So these games are actually in pretty much mint condition for their age. I think they are really, really nice, and I should have no problem selling these at all. So I got 2 PlayStation 1s, and then this is a PlayStation controller. It's a joystick pad for the PlayStation 1. This is a 1001 model, and this is a 5501 model. And there's actually a game in here too, FIFA 2001. I don't know if these work. I do have to test them, but I do have 2 controllers, as well as this Interact off-brand controller, and 2 memory cards as well. I know these don't go for a lot of money, but I should be able to make a decent amount for this whole lot. Here are the 3 original Xbox controllers. This is actually a Fat Duke controller, so it's a little bit bigger, and it goes for a little bit more money. It's about $30 to $40 if it does work. And then these go for decent money too, but just not as much as this one. But they're in good condition. I don't know if they work. The joystick on this one is kind of chewed up, but the other one's in good condition. There's no discoloring on them at all. I should be able to sell these fairly quickly if they do work. Otherwise, I just sell them for parts. As for the rest of the cables in the box, there's this PSP AC adapter, and there's all the original cables to the original Xbox in here as well, so I could sell those separately without the system. And that's pretty much all that's in here. So it's currently Halloween night, and I'm on my way to go pick up an old video game collection. I messaged somebody on OfferUp and asked them if they had any old video games, and somebody said they have their old video game collection of PlayStation 1 and original Xbox. Each system has maybe 30 or 40 games with it included. We sell it on a price at $180. Here are some pictures that he sent me of the collection that he has. I asked him if he had any cases with them, and unfortunately he said no, but he said he did store them properly so they're not scratched up. One of the games he showed me was Dino Crisis 2, and that goes with the case alone for over $100, so I'm really excited to go see what games he has in this collection and to go pick it up, so let's go do that. How you doing?
All right, how are you?
Good. You're John?
Yes.
I'm Chris. Nice to meet you. You get a lot of trick-or-treaters or?
No, never.
No.
Got everything here. You want to go through? All the games are in here. If I find the covers, I will definitely let you. And then this box is all the Xbox games.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's just Xbox games?
It's just regular Xbox games.
And then these are the PlayStation?
Those are all PlayStation. Classic Game Shark, which I couldn't believe I found. I actually have 3 memory cards also, if I can find them,
Okay.
which have my game saves on them, which is ridiculous. But
Yeah, like I was saying, if you do find the empty cases, I'll buy them outright.
Crisis, like I said, I bought it from Dino Crisis 2. That's what I wanted to tell you. The system is the original system.
Okay.
It's the 3-wire.
Yeah.
I do have this also. I don't know, one of these two is the battle cable for linking the systems together,
Okay.
because they didn't allow internet, which is crazy
Yeah.
to think of, but yeah. You're welcome. Right up there. Take
Remember
as
trick or
much as you want.
Okay, trick or treat.
Yeah, no, this PlayStation, I bought it in... When did PlayStation come out? 89? 88?
I don't remember. I thought the PlayStation 1 came out around 2000 or like the late 90s.
It was, oh yeah, I'm sorry, 98.
Yeah.
98,
That sounds
99.
about, yeah, that sounds about
Yeah.
right.
No, this was mine.
That's cool.
And I had it for, like I said, for years, just sitting. I played it. I actually built a bar in my garage, and we hooked it up and we played it for days. Me and my brother-in-law used to play.
Have a good
You're
one.
welcome. Andretti racing every day after work.
Oh yeah.
So
That's cool. So where'd you get all the Xbox games then? If you didn't have those growing
garage
up?
sale.
Garage sales?
The guy, well, no, the guy had. I think he used to work at one of the game places, and he had a box of them for $20. You can have all of them.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thanks again, John.
Not a problem.
Have
Good
a nice
luck.
night. Take it
You
easy.
too. Be careful going home.
Thank you.
You have mail.
I know you, Razier. You are worthy. What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit?
Check it, man. Muska is actually coming to this dump for a skate demo.
All right, so I just got home and I just got finished testing everything. Everything does work, which is really good to hear because I'm gonna get the most amount of money now out of this lot. I paid $180 for everything, and I wanna show you guys everything that was included in that $180 buy. Okay, so here's everything laid out. I got the original Xbox, I have a PlayStation 1, I got all the cables for both systems. He was missing one AV cable, but I luckily had one in my collection, so I'm just gonna pair it with that. There's 2 off-brand Xbox controllers, but I do have name-brand Xbox controllers I'm probably gonna put with this Xbox. This Xbox works and it's very clean, and that's hard to come by, especially finding stuff at garage sales and through OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace, because the disk drives on these are always broken. and there's always something wrong with them, but this one works and it's in really good condition, so that's very hard to come by. This is a Game Shark that he included for the PlayStation 1. There's 3 PlayStation 1 controllers as well. Here is that box of original Xbox games. There's close to 90 discs in here. I searched through all of them and there's nothing too special. Each disc goes for about $5 to $10 each. So instead of selling them all individually, I'm probably just gonna lot them with this Xbox and just double the revenue that way, because it's gonna be way too time consuming trying to sell all those. But I will show you what games are in there, as well as the PlayStation 1 games that he included. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the PlayStation 1 games. As you guys saw, Dino Crisis 2, it is a very expensive game, complete in box, and it pays for a majority of this bundle that I bought for $180. I think this game's going for $120, $130, so I'm very glad that he had the case for that one. Here's a Metal Gear Solid CD sleeve holder, which has all of the PlayStation 1 games in it. There is a PSP game that's not really worth a whole lot. We got Resident Evil 2, Disc 1 and Disc 2. Metal Gear Solid, also 2 discs. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, that's a very good game. We got Dino Crisis 1, Resident Evil Director's Cut, Die Hard Trilogy, Tomb Raider 3, Tomb Raider 2, Soul Reaver, and Twisted Metal. And then let me show you guys all of the other discs. Activision classic games for the Atari 2600, Nightmare Creatures, Ridge Racer, Wild Arms 2 is a demo disc, not for resale, Wheel of Fortune, NCAA Final Four 97, it's a racing game, Resident Evil 2 demo disc, and Battle Arena Toshinden. For the Xbox games, I'm not going to show you guys the sold comps on them, just because there's so many of them, and like I said, they all range from about $5 to $10 each, so there's really no point. A lot of these are sports games, and there's a lot of doubles, so I'll just go through these fast. Maybe you guys can remember some of these games playing them growing up. There is a few Xbox 360 games in here as well. Saying that he got most of these from garage saling, and he bought a big chunk of these at a garage sale for $20. So believe it or not, a lot of these games are actually not scratched at all. They're in really good condition. So I have no worries that these games are going to play if I do put them in the Xbox. I did have an Xbox growing up, but I didn't play too many games on it. I remember playing Evil Dead, and then there was another game. It was like a monster hunting game. I remember there was a mummy in it. If I can remember what it is, I'll put it on the screen, but that was a very good game. Let me know in the comments if anybody remembers that game. And I did play Juice growing up as well. I think this game had a really good soundtrack. I also played Halo a lot growing up. Halo 1 was one of my favorite games for a long time. Just the story mode on that is unbeatable, I think, especially for the time. Growing up and playing that is very nostalgic for me, but yeah, Juice has a really good soundtrack, so that's why I really like to play it. So I paid $180 for everything. I think I should have no problem selling everything and parting it out for about $700. If anybody is interested in any of these games, please go to my eBay because they're all gonna be for sale on my eBay. If you guys have not yet, please join my Discord. It's gonna be in the description below. It's CKreesky Resale. It is a reselling Discord. There is a lot of resellers in it, and we give each other tips all the time and what not to do and what to do when it comes to reselling. And it's also free to join, so make sure you join that. That's everything I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Halloween, and I'll see you in the next one.